just so that doesn't sit out, it sits more.
Okay, yeah.
Backstage at Carvin, early morning today, and we're doing beautiful, easy girl hair. She's traveling. She's throwing a Brett in her hair. There's a couple different types of Bretts, and different girls are allocated different ones. But she should feel very young, very cool, and fun.
And trends this season?
Well, this is the third show within like a couple days where I'm using hair accessories. So I mean, you know, 3 times becomes a trend. Hair accessories are always a fun way to kind of add life to the hair a little bit. So.
Thank you.
No
Great.
problem.
Tell me what you're doing for Miyake.
Backstage is Miyake. It's an honor to be back here doing this. We're doing a look that's inspired by baking and by the jungle. So, in a sense, we're actually baking the product into the hair to get the right texture, and then we're shaping the hair in a motion that looks as if she's been running through the jungle, and there's like a wildness to it.
And I assume this has nothing to do with current trends. This seems quite unique one-off.
In a way, like the way they do things, it's almost like these might be trends that, like with the fabrics and the stuff, how the processes that they use might trickle into other people's work later on. But it's so advanced. Like what they're doing is so amazing, and it's both scientific and extremely artistic.
And is there a way we might see this on the street at some point?
Oh, definitely. I mean, even there's some girls here that have like more of a curly texture, and we're exaggerating it, but really, you know, it could be about taking the texture in your hair and just like pushing one side up, and it's more asymmetric. So there's more of like a wildness to it, which is fun.
This side could be a little more. Okay, so just do it back here so she can keep doing her makeup. Oh, sorry.
Excuse me, I gotta use this chair, sir.
So it's better to have this problem than to have the other problem.
It's better than extensions.
This season at Elie Saab, we're doing long, loose waves, kind of undone. It's a little bit of a lot more day wear in the collection, so the hair is a little more relaxed and not so groomed looking.
And what kind of trends are you seeing this season in hair?
Well, I haven't been looking. I don't really care. I think trends happen when journalists see things more than once. We do our job. If what we do becomes a trend, great, but I'm seeing a lot of undone hair that looks like I don't care, but I really do. And I kind of like that. It's how I wear my hair my whole life. I mean, it's wash and wear. No brush, no comb, no product, no nothing. So that's kind of how we're approaching the hair here today.
Okay.
Basically, the idea is kind of club kids meets a sort of alternative rock kind of Smashing Pumpkins, 90s kind of heavy rock kind of vibe, mixed with sort of Berlin club life, basically. They've been out clubbing and raving. So, yeah.
And how are you getting that?
So basically, we're sort of spritzing the hair with loads and loads of Bumble and Bumble thickening spray and classic hairspray. And then we're squashing it down with hair nets and heating it so it sort of compresses to the head. And then we're pulling these pieces out and we're giving these little chokers that go on around the neck. And the idea is that that's going to hold some of the hair in. So some of the hair is tucked in underneath the chokers and some of it sort of popping out. And yeah, they're all kind of different though. They've got different haircuts and like it's quite a diverse casting. So the idea is that they're all at the same club or the same venue.
Just told us that apparently she should come back here.
She can come back on some trials.
Who are you talking about? But it was this room and the next room.
Julian's thinking he's spraying her hair.
Well, to be honest with you, all my shows have been really different from each other, so I don't really pay too much attention to trends. I just kind of look at the character of the person that I'm supposed to like capture for the designer, you know. So trends, I leave that to the stylists, the fashion editors.
Thank you very much.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
But just in case you're able to track it.
Okay. All right. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
The hair has been also quite natural for the main part. Lots of loose waves, kind of a bit matted, a little bit flyaway, just very sort of relaxed, very cool, very, laid back.
So sort of party girls.
Yeah, exactly. This is about more of a fun vibe, not taking yourself too seriously, and just sort of living your life. You know, it's about fashion, hair, and makeup that just goes with normal everyday life.